Morning folks. Right, I thought time to have a look at the artillery park for the Renaissance project. Yeah, got them all out, found them all. I thought there was actually more, but there's enough. There's 29 pieces of various types. So let's have a look at them. First thing we have are the larger pieces, larger artillery pieces with barrels on pinions, so they can actually pivot. Yeah. The couple here are resin. These are the resin ones. eBay purchases with a mixture of resin crews and I think some foundry Landsknecks as crewmen. Over here. This is a scratch built pair. The wheels are from Tinternet. The barrels I had no idea where they came from, but probably bring and buys and that sort of thing, collecting over the years. And then a couple of scratch built carriages I made, just copied the Wargames Foundry ones in a way. Right over here, couple of more resin artillery pieces, again with lift-off barrels, very nice barrels them. I think the gate again is very narrow, isn't it, very close to the carriage. If I whiz over here again, this one, look at that, no distance at all. I don't know why they do that, they just do. And then we go over here to a couple of foundry pieces, and you can see the wider axles. They look more balanced. Perhaps that's the word, balanced. These are the Wargames Foundry large artillery pieces, great cannon or whatever, and I've done most of these as, I think these are Landskneck crew. Yeah, so over the back, that's the 8 large pieces. We can make them larger simply by adding a couple of crew figures on the back on separate pieces, which I haven't painted them yet, but I've painted some for the the Elizabethan army, but not for the Italian wars, which I need to do. Any figures will do really, just to represent more crew. Next row we have what I'm calling bombards. All the bombards. I think these are originally old Hinchcliffe figures. The crews on these I've got as sort of Italian types, red and white. And then we've got a couple here which I think yeah, these are Essex miniatures with some wheels, Essex wheels. I think they could be Essex wheels, I'm not too sure. Again, these could be Landskneck crew or just generic crew. And then we've got 3 more pieces, again the look like the older Hinchcliffe pieces with just again generic crew. Again, could be Landskneck, could be Italian, French, whatever. That's the way I'm looking at it. I'm not going to be too pedantic about what the crew might look like. Then we have 5 pieces. Now these are more, these are Italian crewmen, I think, that sort of thing. These are again a bombard type, resin from the internet, and I think I put my own wheels on these, I believe. Not too sure on this actually, it's a while ago I did them, but yeah, so there's 5 of those. Okay, then we come to the front. These are the smaller pieces, and I've just put 2 crew on these. Again, these were resin 3D prints. Nice pieces. Yeah, and we've got those as light artillery pieces. Obviously, the crew tends to denote the size of the piece. We'll whiz over here. Again, I've done these 3 with 3 crew, as opposed to these crew. Same artillery piece, but we've got 4 crew. But as I said previously, just add a couple of crew on the back on a separate base to upgun the crew if that's needed. And we've got a couple more here, different pieces. Again, these are internet buys. Weird because the axle's set well back, but I like the look of them. I've got these with 3 crews, so they're kind of a medium to light artillery pieces, these guys. again, just generic, anybody, not particularly any nationality for these guys. And the last two are organ guns. These were homemade scratch builds. I couldn't see any that I liked. I think the Essex ones are about £15 each, and I thought, I'm not paying that. So I scratch built a couple of these. Yeah, so it's just a basic carriage made with wood, strip wood and balsa wood. I made the guard, and yeah, that's out of balsa. Yeah, it's out of balsa wood. A couple of matchsticks for supports, and the barrels were just from some tube I had, and glued on. The spear points, which you can see there, again, just some spears I had. Drilled out the edges of the wood and just pushed them in. Yeah, so that's a couple of organ guns. I don't know if I need any more of those, I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to do a bit of research, find out my proportions. A lot of artillery pieces, 29 would give us, what, 14 on each side, so more than enough. Unless we've got some really big games coming where we've got multiple sides. Yeah, but enough to get stuck into. Well, yeah, stuck into with any basic game we may play. Okay, so yeah, that's the Italian Wars Artillery Park at the moment. 29 pieces of various types. Yeah, that's where I've got to. So, thanks for checking in, and bye for now.